What's up, guys? Playing some Otto's Daughter songs today. I guess you guys can hear that. Just wanted to come on, say hi, check in with you guys. I didn't go live yesterday. Last week. Enjoying my coffee. I'm trying to figure out a better spot to put my phone. How you guys doing? What you doing for Easter? Maybe I'm gonna put it here. What's on your mind, my child? What's with the sad brown eyes? We've got to keep it quiet. We've got to keep it quiet. I'm trying to. I should have done this before I went live. To put my phone up here. Hold on, guys. I like going on with my phone because my laptop keeps throwing me off. As you guys might remember. What are you guys doing for Easter? What are you doing for Easter? I plan on working on music. I'm working on a lot of new music at the moment. I'm gonna go on my laptop. I woke up with a freaking headache, which I don't really get headaches, but I did this morning. So just wanted to quickly say hi. It's getting cold again in Michigan, just like so annoying. But enjoying my coffee. About to go journal after this. Which, are you guys journaling? Journaling is so, there you go, I can see now. In the chat, say hi if you're here. Got it. Gotta mute my life here. Creation. Small town, small minds. You can't keep me from, yeah, this is my song. Prison Walls, which is, was written about me escaping East Germany and growing up in East Germany. I'm getting ready to rehearse and put a set list together for our upcoming show in New York on the 24th. You guys can check? I'm not sure. You here say hello. Oh, hi, what's up, Jonas? Metal on your feet again. Yay! And hello, Jacques. I cannot read Russian. It's so horrible. I used to be able to. Здравствуйте. That's all I can do. That's one of my favorite songs to play live. It's another one. We like kind of pop metal, but this is a great song live. It's called Kiss My Ass. Yeah, so I'm in the middle of writing new music and getting ready to prep for our show in June. So if you guys are in New York City, Club Records on June 24th, we'll be playing during NFT NYC. Hello, Jersey. How are you? And cheers if you're drinking a beer. It is only 1 o'clock here in Michigan. Is the music like good? Loud enough? I think it might be more interesting. It's my music, so I should be okay. But yeah, type in the chat, what are you guys doing for Easter? After sauna, ooh, I wish I had a sauna. My friend actually has a sauna in Michigan. He's my friend Frank. I should hit him up when he comes back. I love the sauna. Sauna and then a nice cold shower, right? Isn't that amazing? I do Kundalini yoga, and I used to do actually Bikram yoga, which is like hot yoga. So freaking good. I love it. It's like, but after a while I had to stop because I got so sometimes dizzy. Like after it's like 90 minutes of hot yoga in 102 degrees, I think 105 degree temperature. And you sweat, but I love sweating because it feels like you're getting all your toxins out of your body. It's just so good. So, oh my God, Easter is here. Festival season is already here. What bands are you going to see live this year? I have a new artist that I so love. His name is Hardy. He's actually a country artist, but he reminds me of just 90s music, bringing 90s music back. He does country, but then he does metal. So freaking cool. Check him out. I'll put it in the chat. New artist. Hardy. So good. Check out Jim Bob. So good. And I don't know if I'm going to do a reaction to him though, because I have to see if people like him. Do you guys know about him? Let me know in the chat. Or who's your favorite artist right now? What do you listen to? We just did a Diana reaction, which is amazing. I'm loving my coffee. Jazz. How do you say your name? Jazzy? Jazzy? I wish I had the sauna. I'm gonna do some weightlifting later. And I wish I could go. When I used to go to the gym, there's really no gym near me where I live. But when I used to go to the gym, oh, I love that. Just doing a nice workout and then heading to the sauna after. Marcos, no music, huh? Okay. I will check that out. He has a new album out? I have to... Marco. I did a new Nightwish reaction as well. Marco Tafani. Or Haisiera. I can never say his name. Okay. Okay, I gotta check that out. Oh, Roses from the Deep, huh? Okay. Hell yeah. I will check it out. What's one of your favorite songs from that album? I know, like, I'm like, what's his last name? Hitala. I am the worst at pronouncing. And it's funny because my name's Jacqueline. You know, people always say Jacqueline or Jackie or Jacqueline. Jonas, if you're still here, what are you currently listening to? Of course, Sleep Token is on repeat on in my world. Or touring with Tarja, that's so cool. I love when bands just keep getting back together and like doing a tour. That's what kind of we're doing. We're not really going on a tour, but we're playing a few shows, random shows here and there. I would love to set something up for maybe the fall. It would be awesome. Did anybody go to Coachella? I don't think anybody from America is here, are you guys? You know, I've never been to Coachella. It's crazy. I have never been to Coachella. And I know, looking at it right now, it's like there's just so many artists, it's crazy. Post Malone's headlining. Well, it already all happened anyway, but it's crazy. Yeah, never been. Okay, today is like Cascade. Oh, that's cool. I used to love Cascade. More like the DJs, huh? I guess the bands, extended sets. Okay. I do want to go see Hardy. And I really want to see Sleep Token, but they're sold out. And I was hoping to see Ronnie, but don't know if that's gonna happen. Any New Yorkers here or East Coasters? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. It's probably not loud enough. I love this song so much. So when we're playing live, we're actually doing like some of my songs, my solo songs, and then Aldo's daughter songs. But Jim and I, my guitar player and I, we are actually collaborating right now. So we're writing new music. Wait, I just played that. Now let's play on to the next one. That was actually, it's interesting, that song, On to the Next One, was my song that I wrote about leaving the band. I have cinnamon in my coffee and I almost choked on my cinnamon. How are you guys feeling? Jeffrey, you're not feeling well? I have a funny Jeffrey story. We had a guitar player in our band for like a minute. His name was Jeffrey. Yeah, he was crazy. He got fired on stage during one of our songs because he was drunk and crazy and just played random noise, and we're like, dude, what are you doing? And he cut himself right before we went on stage, like just like randomly cutting his stomach. And I'm like, okay, that's part of your show. He had problems which we didn't really know in the beginning, but yeah, so we were playing in a big ass show that we were looking forward to in a club that we never played at, and he almost ruined our name. And there was a big crowd. It was like totally packed, and he would just like tune his guitar because he was so freaking drunk, and already like got warnings before we even started playing because he was running around the club with a bottle of vodka, and the owner was like, tell your guitar player to just take that bottle and put it in a dressing room. And anyway, he was just so crazy. And then he went on stage, he just played random noise. I'm like, dude, if you don't stop, like, let's go, we gotta go. And he kept doing it. So anyway, we told the bouncer to just like remove him from stage. So he got fired while he was on stage. He was removed by the bouncer during the show, during the first song, I think it was. And then we all cheered like, fuck Jeffrey! And yeah, that was like a historic moment. And people were filming it and stopped filming it because they were like, oh my God, what's going on? And I'm like, I wish you would have continued filming, because that was one of the craziest moments, probably stories in my life. And I almost forgot about it until I saw that guy Jeffrey here. Anyway, I wanted to come on real quick, wish you guys a happy Easter weekend. My phone keeps tilting, and I'm going to be writing music. At first, my boyfriend and I, we wanted to go on a little road trip, but I decided I just want to work on music. We do go for little adventures because we live in Michigan by the Great Lakes, which is so beautiful. And if you ever get a chance to go to Michigan, I mean, it looks like the freaking Caribbean. It's so gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I must have had it set to repeat, because what I do is when I'm sleeping, a lot of times I have music on, usually Kundalini mantras, for positivity, really important. Especially if you're going through some hard times, or you want just good energy in your home, if you feel like there's some weird energy going on, it's good to play some positive music in the background. It doesn't have to be loud, just like slightly, so that the vibe clears out the bad vibes. Other than that, guys, excited to write new music. I'm gonna be going live on TikTok probably to just perform a little bit. Maybe I'll even do it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. My podcast is live on Her Gypsy Rebel Soul. I need to change my URL. It's like Her Gypsy Rebel Soul right now. It's supposed to be Her Gypsy Rebel. And my new guest, she's amazing. She traveled the world for like 6 months solo, which is definitely on my bucket list. I'd love to travel more. And it'd be cool, like just, I mean, I've traveled a little bit, but definitely not as many countries as most people. Like, how many countries did you guys travel? Let me know in the chat. The chat is so sad. I need to do my hair. Only place to go when your love is up. Remember that. When you feel down, count your blessings, because there's a lot of good stuff going on in the world. Don't get caught up in the news. Don't get caught up with all the drama happening. There's a lot of good shit going on in the world. A lot of good people in the world. And, that's part of life, right? That's like, if there's no darkness, there wouldn't be any light. So, stay positive. Create your own reality. Create your own world. I don't really watch the news, and I don't have a lot of friends who like talk about the news, because all they really want to do, guys, is scare us, right? And spread negativity. Even if you go on Netflix, like all these shows, I watched a couple of Black Mirror episodes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was such a twisted thing. It got me totally freaked out, and I could feel my nervous system being like, ooh, this is icky, like this is so not good. And I know that, our televisions, it's programming. It's called programs, right? What's on the program? It's all about programming us. So be really careful and aware of what you let in to your system, because our nervous system really absorbs a lot of that. And that's why so many people, I believe, are struggling with anxiety and have so much fear and worry, because it's designed that way, right? When people are fearful, when people are stressed out, they are not really rational. And a nation, a world filled with humans who are in that state are easy to be controlled. So don't be there. Like, know that you are very powerful, that you are important, and that you should always follow your passion and your dream. And I'm reading this book, Project 369. I think I talked about it last time, but I love how they explain like the brain waves, and how our subconscious works and our conscious mind works, and how a lot of things that we were taught when we were toddlers, when we were kids, some of that might still be in your system, like belief systems. And know that when you're an adult, I mean, many of you hopefully probably already know that, but I mean, I know certain things, but it doesn't mean I apply them necessarily. It's important to know that we can change it, and that we can undo those mindsets, which is so important, because if you want to ever feel free and live life on your own terms, another reason why I love the RV life, it's important to do that. From Kenya, Eddie, so nice to meet you. Kenya, that is so freaking cool. How is the weather in Kenya? That's on my bucket list also. I need to visit all of you guys. It'll be so fun to just like travel the world, be like, what's up, LT? Is this how you say your name? LT? IT? LT? That's so cool. I love that. Isn't that beautiful that we can connect from all over the world? And that alone is just something to be grateful for. I'm so freaking grateful for that. But yeah, I love reading this book and like kind of getting totally back into the law of attraction, and not just the law of attraction, but the law of reception. A lot of us are givers, right? But we don't really receive. We feel guilty receiving. And it's important to like open yourself up to also receiving, being a great receiver and an amazing giver as well, right? You can be a giver and a receiver at the same time. And I don't give because I want to get, I give because it feels good. So when somebody gives something to you, know that you saying, oh no, is actually a little bit of an insult because that person feels good giving to you, you know? But yeah, guys, I got my freaking studio set up. Right there. Yeah, I moved it. It's in the corner now. It just feels better that way. I'm all about the feng shui. Kenya is dope, and the weather has bad attitude. I know. Michigan is the same way. The snow is finally gone. No more snow. But now it's going to be like rain, storms, blah, blah, blah. It's just a never ending. But hopefully we're going to get some really nice weather. I think we have a lot of rain coming. Yeah, Kenya's on my list. Are you born there or you moved there from someplace else? Bad attitude, I know, right? The weather is getting crazier. Like we had snow until like last week. We kept getting snow, which was crazy. I'm like, I'm so over the winter, seriously. But it is what it is. And I prefer, when I lived in LA, the one thing I definitely missed was the 4 seasons. Like I love seasons. Because when it's always the same weather. It's like, what the hell? Like what month is it? I don't know. You know? But what else was I gonna tell you guys? So yeah, I'm working on my music, which I'm gonna share soon. I might have a few songs. Like I really want to do some covers. I just have not gotten a chance to do it because I don't necessarily like doing just a cover. I want to do my own version of it. Raised and born in Kenya. Yes, you will when the time is right. Yeah, my high on my list are definitely Kenya. It's not. I want to really go to India. I do want to go to Egypt. God, so many places. Australia is on my list also, but it also freaks me out a little bit because it's they have all these deadly bugs. And see, that is like, who cares, right? Like, I mean, probably nothing would happen, but it's just like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I like that. But I have a lot of Australian friends and they're so freaking cool. They're like cool people. I love them. And then of course, Europe. Next time I go back to Europe, I want to just take more advantage of going back to visiting other places. I've been to Hungary, I've been to Czechoslovakia, to Poland, but when I was really young, so I don't remember much. Love the coast of France. I would love to travel the coast of France. I love Italy. I want to go to Belgium. So many places. Do you guys ever feel that? I feel like sometimes I'm like, I don't even have time to stand still because I want to travel the world. There's so much world to see. But maybe I'll do what one of my podcast friends did, my guest. Just make a plan and just kind of like do a little world tour. Except I would love to do it with my dog, and that gets a little bit more complicated. And I would not want to do it without my dog. Oh, yes. Please send me. I love Afrobeats. When I went to meet him, it's a music conference several years ago. That was a big thing, actually, Afrobeats. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. The rhythm of it is so freaking spiritual, that I want to actually incorporate that into my music. Thank you for the reminder. That's a good, yeah, please send me some links. I'd love to check out what, and send me stuff that's like kind of popular, or what you love, and what people really like resonate with. I'd love that. What's up, Joe DZ? Where am I from? I am from Germany originally. I've been in the US for a long time, and I'm currently in Michigan, all the way up north by the Great Lakes, which is beautiful. Where are you from? I love meeting new people. Um, all around the world. I have a song called that I need to finish. You know what's so funny? Are any of you musicians in here? Let me know, because it's so interesting. I had a bunch of songs that I was gonna collaborate with. Like I had them started, and then I was gonna collaborate with another person from. He was somewhere from Europe. I don't remember where. But anyway, he was just like wanted to change the whole song around. The collaboration never got started. And I just remembered it the other day when I thought about traveling. And I was like, I'm going to finish the song and do it my way. Because he was like, oh, we need to change everything about it. Because I'm like, okay. See, in songwriting, that's definitely, if any of you are musicians, you are from Algeria. That's so cool. Nice to meet you. That is awesome. So you guys, are you subscribers? Like I should maybe know. And it looks like I've seen you before, but if you are subscribers, what are you normally your favorite artists on this channel? Are you metal people? Like I said, I love all kinds of music. I just love good music. Doesn't really matter the style, but I know there's definitely certain songs that not as popular as far as reactions goes. But what was I gonna say about the music and the collaboration? Yeah, it's interesting when you collaborate with people. I feel like as long as it's all about the song. When you work on a song, I don't care if somebody comes in and wants to change most of everything. If the song wants that, I'm like, cool, let's do it, because I feel like when you're really in the zone, the song writes itself. It's like so effortless, and I love that feeling. I really love that feeling. And when that happens, it's magic. And that's what music is supposed to be, right? Magic. There's a song called Trampoline by Zion. It's full of emotions. Why do I feel like, I feel like I know that song. It's a different song. I'm going to Google it right now. Trampoline. See, I'm trying to stay away from, it says Trampoline Park Petoskey. It's just like a song next to me by Zion. That's hilarious. Oh, it's like one of the guys from One Direction. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from live reactions because they always shut us down. You like classics, yeah. There's so many amazing, great classics. When you say like you're talking about the 80s or you're talking about 70s, everything is classics now. Oh God, I gotta check it out. I don't want to check it out right now because I don't want to, like I said. Oh God, okay, I'm gonna check that out. One Direction guy. I'm reading your comments. Guys, throw me some hearts. The chat is so slow. Are you guys all working? What are you doing right now? I'm like, what are you doing right now? What are you wearing? I'm kidding. No, there's so much good music out there. And I want to do more reactions. Like I love so much good music. Like I said, I might do a Hardy reaction next week. We have Nightwish and we have Sleep Token, because Sleep Token, after watching Caramel, people were, talking, and I was kind of reading in the chats what they were saying. I'm like, oh, they had a song called Sugar, and caramel is burnt sugar. And so apparently caramel is a response to that song, Sugar, which is so freaking brilliant. And I did a reaction to Sugar, which is coming out this coming week, unless I have some crazy copyright issues. Also, it's so annoying. I did a Bandmate reaction, Zen, and they actually gave me a copyright strike and took the video down. So I disputed it. I fought back, but I haven't heard anything from them. It's so freaking annoying. Oh, you're going to bed. Oh, that's early. Oh my God. See, good for you. I go to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I want to change it because then I cannot get up in the morning. I want to get up at 8 to get stuff done, and I can't. I'm wearing I know, I'm like, what are you wearing? Slip the pictures in the DM. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But anyway. I'm a fucking goofball, guys. I'm always like, all right, I want to go live, but I can't really do reactions. So what I'm going to do is just talk shit, What's our we have? Spice Nut, mixed between Slipknot and Spice Girls. Get the hell out of here. No way. What? Okay. when I read Spice Nut, I was like, wait, did they mean to write Slipknot? That is hilarious. I like the sound of that. That's why I love Electric Callboy so much, because I love the fact that they're just combining dance, techno with fucking metal. Like, what is better than that? Nothing. All right. I'm going to write that down. I mean, I probably can see it later in the chat anyway. Look at me. I'm like, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to get my pen and paper. I'm kidding. I'm I'm copying it to my notepad. Yes, give me some hearts. Me want some hearts. Spread them love, hearts. That is so cool. Spice Nut. Weho, thank you. That sounds so cool. I'm loving it. Maybe I'll do a reaction to those. I love that. I think okay, so here's the deal, right? Our channel needs to definitely it needs to be spiced up, so to speak. Speaking of spices. That'd be a cool one, huh? To do some just random weird bands that most people have never heard of, or combinations people have not heard of. But if you have any recommendations on what you would like to see more of besides song reactions, maybe I really love actually performances, but a lot of the videos have really bad sound quality, so that's the problem. But yeah, you guys are funny. Well, Addie, have a good night. I will check out Trampoline and maybe I'll do a reaction to it if they are okay and easy. Oh, Alex, there you are. You're late because you thought I'm gonna be late because I'm always late. You're like, she ain't gonna show up until 1:30. I'll take my time. Which I'm bad at that. It's so weird because I was on TikTok actually. I'm trying to grow that channel, which I don't even know why. Because I know why. I want to do the TikTok shop. I think that's another interesting platform to check out, and the community seems nice. React to Algerian music. All right. Like I said, I love the Afrobeat stuff and all right, I'll check it out. You know what, Joe, I'm into anything new. I love when people say there's no good music out there, they have just not stepped outside the box and looked, because there's so much freaking amazing music out there. But you know what's weird? I was reading, it wasn't Billboard, it was one of those music online magazines talking about how many AI songs are being released every day. I mean, that's just freaking crazy. So some of this music that we're hearing is not even real music. I mean, it is real music, but it's being generated by AI, which I have really like mixed feelings about that, because, you know, where do we go from there, right? Also, like copyright, who freaking owns it? Like, do I own it because I told ChatGPT or whatever? There's different programs, there's specific programs for generating music via AI, but it just it's such a fine line, right? Like, where's the line? Like, how to? It's already hard for musicians to make money online with streaming, and then if that is another factor, like AI, that's just yeah, not good. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you guys feel about that? I will probably like it. Yeah, I love. Is there any specific give me a few artists, Joe, like that you recommend that what specific artists that you really like? That would help a little bit, because I'll be like check out these artists. Yeah, no, AI, it's a bit, it's iffy, right? And I know everybody in the music industry is already ever since streaming happened, right? People are trying to figure out, okay, how can we control it? How can we monitor it? How can artists, real artists, get paid? And now that there's AI in the picture, it's gonna be a bit messy, I think. I mean, you can't stop it. It's just like we couldn't stop the free people getting free music downloads or stealing music in Napster back in the days. And it's not stealing. It was designed for that, right? But I mean, you have to keep in mind that, and I think that's why touring is becoming so expensive. Like going to a show and seeing a band is expensive because touring is expensive, and artists have to make money. And how do they make money? Off their merch, of their live shows. Streaming, unless you have a lot of streaming numbers, like in the millions, then you do okay. I mean, Tom McDonald is one of those artists I absolutely admire, and he is killing it. Like, he's killing it selling CDs. Who sells CDs these days? I don't even have a CD player anymore. Like, you know, actually my car does. My boyfriend loves CDs. He's crazy. I'm like, he loves, you know what he loves too? He actually gets tapes. It's hilarious. I'm like, he goes to stores and he's like, I want a tape, a cassette tape of certain artists. It's so funny. Classics you have, okay. All right. And so these are like classics, meaning they're like legends, kind of like, you know, I guess Elton John, stuff like that for America. Is there any up and coming artists, or like is it I'm gonna just like Google it. I'm Google it. Why not, right? I love stepping outside the mainstream and see what else is out there. How are you doing, Alex? How's your mama? Algerian music. This is fun. So, oh, it says the top 100 songs from 2023. I want 2025. Okay, again, I'm not gonna play it here because I don't want to get, because I have a strike. Thanks to Bandmate's label, I got a copyright strike. And when you have a copyright strike, you know, you have 3 strikes, you're out. Like, you can lose your channel, which really sucks. That's why I'm like, I'm always so mad when they do that. WeHo, Tommy Richmond, Devil is a Lie is one of those songs you listen to and click straight away. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, if I don't need to. I think music is so universal. It's like SB19 a lot of times when they sing in Philippines. Like I don't understand it, but it's okay. Well, Alex, yeah, it was an AI video, but I'm talking about AI actually writing and releasing music. People release music written completely by AI. There's like no human that had anything to do with it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love AI. I use ChatGPT all the time for for posting on or like for getting ideas for my book, for my course, for my declutter course and stuff like that. I love it for that. Hi, Jacqueline. SB19 will drop their EP on April 25th. No, yes. Ugh. I was just looking. I'm like, I want more songs. I love the damn song so much. And then I'm like, okay, where is the new shit? Okay, now we're talking. I love SB19. They're so talented. I really love Pablo's voice. But I can't even, Stell is amazing also. They're just all, I love that they are such great dancers and singers and entertainers. They're the full package. Algerian artists all around the world. DJ Snake? I love DJ Snake. God, I did not know that. All right, I love DJ Snake. When I used to DJ, and I'm actually going back to DJing, I have my deck right here. I got the tractor. So I've been practicing because I probably want to go and DJ a little bit live on TikTok. But and I came across my old mixes and Snake was one of them. I was like Cascade and Snake and there's like a bunch of remixes from Zed and oh my God, there were so many. And I was like, oh my God, this is like so old. And I'm thinking, that's perfect because nobody's doing that. Nobody's like doing the older songs. Everybody wants to do like the newer stuff. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Thank you, Alex. Yes, Maddie, good luck. Um, so freaking awesome. SB19, I'm digging it. Tommy Richmond. Okay, I'm looking at. I'm writing all that down. Oh my God, that's so cool. Tommy Richmond, I'm coming for you. Well, I was never like it. So I did DJing in the metaverse. I did my Freaky Thursdays, which I really loved because I would always like play like freaky songs and fun songs, combining like funk, 80s, some newer stuff, and also Electric Callboy because I like combining them, slip some little metal in there. But I love DJing. And yeah, I love doing music. I'm just getting back to it. I got really burned out by the industry. The music industry is just so yucky. Um, yeah, but I'm getting back to it, and I love DJing because it is fun, and especially if you don't have a whole band, then I can still sing but DJ, and combine those two, which I love. And it's kind of fun to hear other songs and mix them up. It's just another form of creativity. And let me tell you, people used to like shit on DJs and they're like, oh, they're just pressing buttons. And when I was preparing for my DJ sets for my Freaky Thursdays, a lot of effort and time goes into that because you want to cue a few, starting points in the song. You have to kind of know your library because you want to be able to mix good songs together. You want to do some prep work and put a playlist together. Obviously be flexible, but like have like somewhat, a playlist, a theme, and there's a lot of work that goes into that. So I feel like, yes, if they're just standing there pressing buttons, they did a lot of work before they started doing that. So I had so much more respect for that. I wish I had actually bigger turntables, but this is fine for now, for what I'm doing right now. And Native Instruments, they're just such a good company. I love them. Really easy. I like easy. Like I'm not a very technical person. So even though I record with Cubase on my laptop, obviously. But I am, when it comes to just like, it needs to be simple. I prefer simple. I know I should. Yes, add them to the music videos. Hello, Kathy. I know there's always somebody who's like dragging other or trying to drag other people down, but they don't see what's really happening, behind the scenes. I'm not sure, because I think some, like one of the bigger YouTubers, I mean, I know my friend Elizabeth, she often had, also issues, but she has a bigger team. So like sometimes you can reach out to those labels or publishers and like kind of have a more of a conversation with them. It's just really strange how sometimes, and I did not think that Bandmate, I've done Bandmate reactions before, but it may also depend, I think, on the time, like whoever like reviews a lot of times when you do the reaction and you post it, you don't make it live yet, you just like upload it, and then you do all the metadata, and a lot of times, most of the time, it says copyright, then you dispute it, and usually it just clears, and then once in a while it will be that they reject it. And then you have another chance to appeal that rejection. And that's what I did. Because, we want to, I don't even make that much money on this channel. Like, believe it or not, like it's not much at all. And so we try to get at least a share of the revenue. And some labels don't want to do that. And it's like so greedy, it's just so not right, because we are really promoting, and you guys, you're promoting these artists, and it's not, you can't blame the artist, because the artist has nothing to do with it. It's their publishing company, it's their labels. And I know even for me, when I play my own music, sometimes I have to dispute my own my own song and be like, I own this, but when we do the reactions, it's fair use, meaning that I don't claim that I own the music. I'm just saying it's for educational purposes, because we are reacting to it, and we kind of explaining from our knowledge, whatever I know about music, about songwriting, about production. And then I will share my perspective and my knowledge. And so it's considered educational. And usually it's fine, but once in a while, for a minute, it happened quite a bit, actually, especially the older artists. I think even the Deep Purple one. And then, it was like so frustrating. So some artists, I think some reactors might have relationships with these labels, and that's why they get cleared sooner. Not sure, but it's frustrating. Even the income is so, I have a friend who has less subscribers than me, and she makes way more money than me, and it's weird. It's and we were trying to figure it out how it works, and we just couldn't. So YouTube is an interesting platform, but I love YouTube because we all connect, through music, which is the most beautiful way to connect, I feel. Music, travel, creativity, inspiration. Yeah, and you know what, Joe DZ, like I think that for me personally, like writing music, I'm not a trained musician, so what I love and how I write music, it just comes from here, and I think that's the most magical place, because this way, it just, you write from a very pure place, from your essence. And my dad was a saxophone player, and he would get so mad at me. He's like, how can you write music? You don't even know theory. And I was like, I just feel it. I just know, in my head, I can hear what I want to hear. And I wish at some point I would be as good as Ronnie Radke, who wrote his whole freaking album in prison without anything, like no recording, nothing. Because a lot of times, if I wouldn't record my songs, I'd totally forget. Guten Tag. Yeah, guten Tag. We hope, what's oops? Gluten Tag. Oh, Gluten Tag. Why not? Gluten. Yes. Gluten Tag. Oh my God. I do so many typos all the time. I'm like, what did I type? Especially on my phone. Because it's kind of, we don't care. You can make typos. That's fine. You know, we're not the grammar police here. But yeah, it's a very I love it, and I think that music is so you don't need to study music or really know music all like from beginning to end to write a song. You know, sometimes people have just a gift of writing a melody or writing lyrics. I have friends who are really good lyricists. And then I love collaborating, because when you collaborate, you know, there's always somebody who brings something to the table that I would have not thought of. So that's the beauty of collaboration. But yeah, my dad would get so mad. He's like, "How can you write music if you don't even know theory?" And I'm like, "Because I just feel it. I feel it." And he was really good at playing to the notes, to the sheet music. But I don't know if he would have been really good at improvising. I had friends who went to MI Music Institute, and they were great musicians, but they couldn't improvise, you know. And I'm like, just play something that you feel. And they're like, I don't know what I feel. I'm like, what do you mean? It's interesting. Music is really interesting, but I love all types of music. I also appreciate, like I said, someone who is maybe not as, you know, educated and still writing amazing freaking music, because at the end of the day, it comes from your heart, from your soul. And when you have that gift, and I think a lot of artists on this channel, you know, definitely Ronnie Radke is one of those that I'm just like, I listened to his song again yesterday. I was just like, his music, and I was like, how does he even come up with that? How? It's just so, I love the structure, and combining his voice is so, he's so versatile as a singer. It's just beautiful, and the voice is so powerful, and that goes for all of us, whether or not you are a singer. So when you are in a funk, it's just good to just sometimes hum to because your own sound is very powerful, and you can really heal yourself with your own sound, because we are not disconnected, right? We're all, everything is connected, your body and your soul. Your father was just trying to help in his way, Fräulein. I know. He was just a stubborn dude, Otto. He was just really stubborn and always, you know, yeah, he was a character. I like that, Joe. Thank you. Yes, I've been thinking about that. I just want to do stuff slightly different on this channel to keep it, you know, keep it alive and keep it interesting. And I want you guys to have fun. I want to do stuff that you guys also would like to see. I know YouTube is easy and a complicated platform. Yeah, I think it's just more the back. I feel what I love about YouTube is that it's just, I mean, people complain sometimes, and I'm like, it's a free platform. You can like post anything you want on YouTube, and that's just a blessing, right? Like we didn't have these tools back in the days, and so but the complicated part is sometimes it's like trying to figure out like, okay, how does the algorithm, and I don't like algorithm chasing and algorithm chasing trends. That's just not my thing. I think that creating, the goal is always to create something evergreen, right? Something that you just like, it resonates with you, and you can come back to that like 5 years from now and be like, man, this makes me feel so good. And that's what I love about YouTube also, because when you have music, you know, you discover music or artists that have been on you for 10 years, and suddenly you discover them. You're like, how did I not hear of that? It's just beautiful. Yeah, very grateful. And I would have not met you guys, which is also amazing. I love your suggestion. Thank you, Joe. That's cool. All right, guys. I always try to make it short, and then we end up going like up to an hour, which is fine. I'm gonna be doing music later, and my weight training workout today. I switch between yoga and hit training, weight training. And part of me also wants to go back and take a nap. I was up so late last night. I was up till 4 in the morning. And then I got up earlier and went back to bed. But you know, sometimes it's all about the quality of the sleep. Yeah, we want to stand out, you know? Yes, 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 exactly. And changing it up, I get bored easily, so I like changing it up. And there's still so many artists that I want to react to. Like I may have to do like 3 reactions again a week. I don't know. I don't want to overwhelm myself and burn myself out again because I also started my podcast. But I love you guys and I love coming here. And if you have any suggestions, recommendations for our lives, um, exactly. Nosisa Tito. I'm butchering your name, sorry. Um, but I agree. Don't listen to other side. Yeah, I try not to copying other people is just not never a good thing anyway, right? And I'm like, I just really I've been doing a lot of reflecting and okay, where do we go with this? I want to obviously keep this channel going and I love doing reactions. I love connecting with you guys. I love music, I just love music. And I wish I could just do the live reactions more. That'd be so awesome. Two songs I never get tired of is the collab between George Michael and Elton John, Don't Let the Sun. Oh my God, that's such a good song. It's a kind of magic. Another amazing song. Yes. Oh God, Queen is just so epic. There's so many great, like I said, there's so much good music out there. And a world without music would just be, it would be not a good world, you know. Guys, have an amazing Easter weekend. Like I said, I'll be working on music and I'll be sharing some music with you guys and maybe I'll do some live performing. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much. Yes, same to you guys. Stay healthy, stay amazing, and make every day a great day and always follow your bliss. Make sure that you follow your dreams no matter what. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love it's so cool when you see behind the scenes what oh, a little tease. Yeah. But are you guys going Easter hunting? Like, I'm not. But maybe. You never know. Never say never, right? But yeah. Well, I always like to make it a fun, everyday fun day where I just at least for like an hour I need to be out and about somewhere exploring. And I live by the lake, so just sitting by the lake to me is like a vacation, a staycation vacation kind of thing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you next Saturday and there will be reactions. I need to change my banner. Like it's on Wednesdays and Fridays right now, not on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So also, if you want to, make sure that you check out Her Gypsy Rebel, where I have my podcast, if you're interested in that. But I will keep anything music related on this channel. So love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Happy Easter. And in the comments, let me know your requests. As always, I appreciate you guys for being here, and your requests gonna be high priority because you showed up, said hello, and hung out with me. And also join my Patreon. I need to do a Zoom where we could actually see each other and then we could do a different time so that people from outside of the States can join and not be so tired. Anyway, love you guys and I will see you very soon. Bye.